Hi everybody! So today I'm 28 weeks pregnant, also known as 7 months pregnant, also known as my third trimester, which is amazing. I am in it's the final stretch, the beginning of the final stretch, and I couldn't be more excited. I did have a midwife appointment, and I met the midwife that will be delivering my baby, and she was awesome. She was so great, and I'm in love with her. She was so sweet and so calm, and really, really seemed like she cared. Like the other one I was meeting with didn't really seem all that interested in anything that I had to say or any questions that I had. But this one she really seemed like she cared, and that she had answers for my questions, and she wanted what I wanted, and everything like that. So really, really happy with her and how that appointment went. She checked the baby. Baby's measuring at 29 weeks. I'm 28 weeks. But she said that I've been consistently measuring about a week ahead, which is something the other midwife never told me. And she also said we found the heartbeat, and the heartbeat was great. And she was feeling around my pelvic area for like a head or a butt, and she found a big round thing, but she wasn't sure if it was a head or a butt. And she wasn't really sure of where the baby was because he's still small and he moves around a lot and stuff like that. So she did send me for an ultrasound because my sister-in-law has a hole in her heart, and so they wanted to check and just make sure that the baby's heart is completely fine. So it was specifically a heart ultrasound. And I went to that today, and everything came back normal. Like, the doctor came in and checked the ultrasound while I was still there, and he's like, your chances of having this are very slim because it's your husband's sister, not directly related to you. So the chances are slim, and everything I'm seeing here looks completely normal anyways. So he reassured me that it was fine. But I got such a good ultrasound person that she confirmed the sex. So he's definitely a boy. She put the little thing on my belly, and his penis was right there. And it was big, and I was like, wow. I'm like, what? Why? You can clearly see his testicles and his penis sticking out. And I'm like, why is it so big? Is it zoomed in? And she's like, oh, it just looks big because we're just looking at this piece of him. And I'm like, oh, okay, so he's not freakishly huge. I swear, it was so evident. It was right there. I'm like, oh my god, that's totally a penis. So he's definitely a boy. But everything else, the heart, the 4 chambers, and everything was great. And then after we did all that important stuff, she let me see the baby, and she gave me a view of his face, and he's got the biggest chubby cheeks already. And he's got a little button nose and big chubby cheeks, and you could see, when the cheeks are so big, you can see the cheeks and then the nose and then the cheek. And it was like a real little fat baby in there, and it was so sweet to see. And his hand was right here all the time, so she zoomed in on that, and I got to see each one of his knuckles and his fingers, and it was really zoomed in and detailed ultrasound. It was awesome. It was the best ultrasound ever. And I've confirmed that it's a boy. I just couldn't be happier. I'm so ecstatic that ultrasound went that well. Because sometimes you get a bad ultrasound tech and they're kind of sick of it and they don't want to cooperate or tell you anything. This one was so sweet. So that was really fun to do today. What else? Oh, another cool thing they did in the ultrasound was they listened to the blood flow in the umbilical cord, which I've never had that done before. So she was like, I'm gonna listen to the blood flow right now. And then you heard, it sounds like a heartbeat to me, but I think it's a little bit slower. And then I'm like, how do you know the difference between that blood flow sound and the heartbeat sound? And she's like, well, I'm looking at the umbilical cord, so it's not really close to the heart. And I'm like, oh, that's from the umbilical cord. That's really cool. I didn't know that they could do that. So that was kind of cool and something new that I've never experienced before. What else? Symptoms. All the symptoms are the same. I'm very sore. I'm very tired. Last week was great, nice cold weather, and it was such a better week. I was in better mood, better temperament. Everything was fine. And then all of a sudden yesterday, it was just like this heat wave all over again. And it was like 35 degrees, 100% humidity. And again today, it was like 35 degrees, 100% humidity. Just like weather that you can't breathe and you can't get away from. Like if you close the doors in the house becomes a sauna. If you open the doors, it's just hot. Like you can't get away from it. The kids were miserable today and sweating, and I'm sweating and miserable. Oh, I hate this heat. I hate it. I can't wait till it cools down. But it's thunderstorming out right now, so hopefully the rain will cool things down and I can be a happy person again, because I am truly miserable when it's like this heat. I can't stand it. I am huge, and I have the baby's body heat now, and I have my body heat. And Wasim's gonna lose my house key. You are fighting over it. This isn't yours. It's not a toy. Sorry. Sit back in my chair. Anyways, that's about it. No cravings, no headaches, no dizziness, no nausea, just body aches and pains. What's wrong? You want to see yourself? Say hi. Good boy. You want to say hi? Good boy.
Hi.
Hi. Anyways, that's about it for my vlog. I hope I didn't forget anything. The midwife appointment. Oh, I'm now at 2-week appointments. Yay! So that's like the first sign of the final stretch is when you reach 2-week appointments, and then all of a sudden you're at 1-week appointments, and then all of a sudden you're having a baby. So I was pretty excited about that. I've reached 2-week appointments. That was the last thing I wanted to say. I'm glad I didn't forget to say that. But I also have a baby haul video coming out, and I have more request videos coming out, and I'm not sure when I'm going to post them, but they are coming this week, so look out for those. I will see you guys next week for, what's this week? For week 29. I'll see you next week for week 29. Bye!